Hello there, my friends. It's Tuesday. That means it's another Teach Me Tuesday episode. And today I wanted to share with you a fun technique using our reinkers. So I always suggest when you buy an ink pad from Stampin' Up! That you get the coordinating refill, just because it's smart. The new ink pads, the new style ink pads, which they switched over to like 2 or 3 years ago now, so they're really not all that new anymore, but they're the foam based instead of the felt based. And I have found that you need to re-ink these a little bit more often, but you don't need as much of the re-inker when you re-ink them. So it's always handy to have them on hand when you purchase the ink pad to begin with. That way you'll never have an ink pad that goes dry and you won't be able to fix it. But there's also many other reasons why you should have your little refills, and at $3.95 these are a great little value. And I'm going to show you a little technique today. I'm calling it the baby wipe stamp pad, but I'm not really sure exactly what the real name is for it. But if you can see here, notice how I've got multiple colors on that image. And of course you can do that using your markers too, but I'm going to show you a really quick and easy way to do that. And what you're going to need is you're going to need some baby wipes, and I'm going to just put one down here on my little craft mat here, just because I want to keep it from bleeding all over the place. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a clean baby wipe, and you're going to make like a little, kind of like a little mini stamp pad. So I'm going to fold this up, and I'm going to flip it over here so I've got a nice no line sort of pad here. And then you want to take a solid image stamp. So for my sample card I used this one. So you can see it's kind of got a solid image. I'm going to try you doing the flower this time. Hopefully this will cooperate. Should have put a little bit of glue on that. Alright, so what you want to do first is you're going to pick some colors, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick some colors that I have sitting in front of me. Let's do a two-tone. I don't know how it will work because I haven't really played with this yet. But let's do kind of a pink and red combo. And I'm wondering if maybe I should do a different shade of pink, because I'm not sure that pink is going to look so hot. How about if we do a light pink and a dark pink? So for the one that I did here, I actually wanted it to be gradients. So when I did my ink, I did one color in one line, one color in the middle, and one color on the bottom. So you can see that there. This time I'm going to kind of do just a all over pattern. And I'm going to start with the lighter color, I think, because I want this to be all over the place. So I'm going to do a good amount of the light pink. Okay, and now I'm going to just kind of accent with the brighter pink. So I'm not going to put quite as much of this darker pink. I'm just going to do kind of some little dabs of it. Okay, we'll see how this looks. I cut myself a little piece of some white cardstock, so I'm going to go ahead. And now basically you're going to use this little, this little guy is not going to cooperate. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to use some tape on it, and since this is the only one I have handy, I'm going to use a fast fuse, which is probably not the best idea because it's not going to come off. But don't do that. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. So your mother used to say, right? I'm going to go ahead and use that baby wipe stamp pad to ink up my stamp. Okay? And I'm just going to turn it over, make sure I've got ink on there, and then I'm just going to press and hold and lift. And now see how you get that really cool sort of multi-tone effect with that? I kind of like the gradation effect. I hadn't tried that before. But let's show you again another one using some all over color again with different colors so you can really kind of see the difference. All right, so we're going to go ahead, build myself a little stamp pad here. I'm going to do that the, I'm not going to do the I'm Always Here For You one because I'd have to clean it. Let's grab the You're the Best from the same stamp set. I'm actually using stamps from the Friendly Wishes stamp set, which is one of my very, very favorites. It is retiring, and as of today, I think is today the 22nd? As of today, the stamp sets are all now on while supplies last. So if there's anything you want, make sure you get it ASAP. So let's do green, yellow, and blue this time. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'll start with the lighter color again. We'll just kind of do an all-over pattern here. And this one's a slow one. I'm just gonna kind of. You want to make sure that the little ink pad that you're creating is big enough to fit your whole stamp image. So there's the yellow. We'll add in some green. And the cool thing about this is you have no idea what you're going to get when you do this. You're just going to kind of hope for the best. And this kind of looks kind of ugly at the moment, but hey, it may be ugly, it may not. But that's the fun of this technique. It may surprise you, and you may think something looks really pretty on the ink pad, and then you stamp it, and you're like, ew, that's not what I wanted at all. All right, so now here I'm going to take the You're the Best, and I'm going to ink that up, and we'll see what this looks like. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this one. Let's see. So then you're just going to push and hold. Oh, actually, it's kind of cool. So there you go, and you get that kind of merged together color all over the image. So you can see you've got some really great potential to make some really unique cards, and every time you stamp with this, it's going to look a little bit different. Let's see if I have one more sheet of white hanging around here. So let's try, if I do it this way, let's see what the difference is, if there is any. And I'm really testing myself. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it on this little piece. Oh, I did. It's not straight, but it's on there. So you can see, you know, you're going to get, actually that's pretty similar, but it looks a little bit different. The coloring on the B is a little bit lighter. So each time you stamp with it, you'll get a different look, and you can stamp repeatedly with it. So you'll get a lot of different stamped images out of your one little baby wipe ink pad. So that is it for today. Nice and quick and easy. I hope you'll try that, and please be sure to share any samples you create using Teach Me Tuesday techniques. Wow, that's a mouthful. To the By the Shore Stamping Facebook page, and of course, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you don't want to miss any more Teach Me Tuesday videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. Bye-bye.